Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Jessie. This is Playful Moon Tarot. So grateful to have you here with me today. And today we are going to be getting some messages from our angels. And so for group one, the purple feather, I'm actually going to pull the angel card first this time and see what guardian angel comes through for you guys. Messages of love and light. Okay. Well, you guys got a lot of cards. Okay, so actually you guys are going to get two. So let's see. Angel of Sensuality and Angel of Reflection. Okay, so I'm hearing that some of you guys are really opening up in ways that you haven't before, and you guys are really able to kind of look back and start to see how you guys can open a little bit more and reflecting on the things of the past to help to lead you to more of a heart-centered space is what they're showing me. They really, like, this basically is like they're showing me as like a heart. And so let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what messages come through. Current energies. Messages that are in alignment for group one's highest good. Okay. Top card, okay. And let's see what else we have here. Oops, this card, okay. Sorry guys, this is like a really big deck. It also has the zodiac symbols in here and earth elements. So excuse me, this one's a little awkward to shuffle, but I absolutely love this deck. Okay, message, okay. And I wish you guys could see how the cards just go flying sometimes. Okay, and let's see, two more cards feels right. Two more cards, please. Okay. And the bottom. Okay. Hold on, let me go get the two that flew off. There's this one and okay. All right, so we have the Judgment card. We have Pisces. We've got the Six of Coins, the Two of Wands, Two of Coins, the Ace of Coins, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely that, okay, so that reflection, right? Sensuality, opening up to your heart space. So it doesn't even necessarily come across as like a sexual energy, although it definitely, I'm picking up on those energies, but this is more of just like really getting connected with your heart space, really bringing in and getting into an alignment with what brings you joy. And you've been reflecting because as we see here, this Judgment and the Seven of Swords, there's definitely been like a battling in the mind. For you guys, I'm really picking up that there has been an internal conflict that may have led to fights with others, but I'm really picking up on more of like this is internal, which is where that reflection is coming in, because you guys have spent a lot of time really going inwards. And I feel like the Pisces card, so some of you guys might be water signs, some of you could be a Pisces, but also with this, it's the water, it's the change, it's the emotion, it's the element of water. Water is constantly changing. Water also goes like, just goes with that flow, right? It just goes, and it's going to go without resistance, right? And when something tries to resist it, that water is going to just push its way on through. And I feel like it was like some buried emotions that kind of just kept pushing through and pushing through, which kind of caused to the reflection. But then it's leading you guys back to your heart space. And so this judgment here is that it's basically just saying that it's time. It's time to lay down all of those swords. It's time to stop resisting and be like water. Just go with it. Go with the flow. That's what it's really coming across, because you guys are trying to bring in something new, because this Ace of Coins lets me know that you guys have been working on a new project, or you guys are longing for a new something, a new beginning here in the earthly plane, however that looks. It could be a new job. It could be a new place to live. It could be just a whole new way of how you approach life, which is, again, going back to that reflecting and letting go of things that are no longer working, things that bring conflict and strife, things that go against your flow. Okay, that's what they're saying. Just like let it go, because you guys have been juggling. The Two of Coins talks about juggling. It's all about the juggling card. And sometimes when we pull this card, Spirit is asking us and kind of gently, lovingly reminding us that we might be juggling too much. We might be taking on too much. And this Two of Wands, you guys have like a couple different things you guys are probably trying to bring in. Like, I feel like there's a couple different ideas and you guys are kind of like, I don't know, should I do it like this? Should I do it like that? And maybe you guys are going to have to really pick one and stick with it, and just leave the other one on the back burner. And if the coin that you chose isn't bringing what you want, and you decide, that wasn't the right one, you still have the other coin and the other wand. So you can pick it up at any time. Just choose one and start to go with it and see how your heart space feels around that. See how it makes you feel in your heart. And if it feels good here, then keep going with that path, right? Because it's all about what is going to bring you balance in your giving and receiving in a balanced way. And I want one more card, because I feel like what you guys are trying to bring in is going to be successful. It just might be, it just is going to take a little bit. It's just, you guys are just going through a balancing right now. And the cups are all about emotions. So emotions and the physical plane, those are the two things that you guys are balancing right now, is your emotions and the physical plane, which makes a lot of sense because this Two of Coins is here in the earthly plane, right? You've had the Pisces card that popped out that's really talking about water and the movement and the flow of things, right? So bringing those two things together, and you've got your two angels that are watching over you, that are guiding you on this journey to try to help bring this in, because what a harmonious place this is. Your emotions are balanced, your physical body is being balanced, you're giving and receiving in a balanced way. So you don't feel like you're taking too much, you don't feel like you're taking too little, and nor do you feel like you're giving too much or giving too little. It's a very balanced, harmonious space to be in. And so that's what they're just trying to encourage you to do right now. So I'm just going to read a couple passages from the angel cards, just because I have specific messages. Just want to make sure that any of the written words get spoken that I feel need to be spoken. Okay. So the angel of sensuality is, I adore my senses and I love my body. So again, with that, it can be sexual energy, but I'm picking up on just the sense of also that really deep connection with yourself, getting back into what makes your heart space full and happy. And there's like a sense that it's just harmonious, harmony. So the themes are feeling good in your body, being aware of your sensual nature, moving with ease, awakening your senses to all that is good, expressing your joy physically, delighting in your physicality, and experiencing life as a pleasure, warmth, and with ease. And so The angel of sensuality calls on you to feel alive as you embody your physicality, allowing your senses to awaken you to pleasure. Your senses monitor your life experiences. They inform you how you feel. Trust them to know when life is good and all is well. You will delight in feeling good. Find ease in your sensuality as you claim your right to pleasure and contentment, which really is all about this, right? So your emotional body is content, your physical body is content. This is in the balance. This is very much what that card is talking about, really being in the balance. And angel of reflection. So the affirmation is, I make time for reflection whenever I face uncertainty, confusion, or need to make an important decision for my future. So the themes are connection to our inner knowing, affirm our ability to realize we possess the answers within us by empowering us to listen to our own wise guidance, opens the channel for positive solutions to gracefully unfold. So we call on the angel of reflection to help us contemplate any situation and reflect on reactive behavior and levels of self-doubt that undermine our well-being, if not transformed. Only when we have the opportunity to reflect on our conduct can we see how fear drives us and diminishes the confidence we have in life to see us through. Fear can spoil our relationships by making us critical and demanding. When we step back and review the situation, we know the angels are asking us to look within ourselves and harvest our ungrounded fears so that we can make a wholesome choice for love. And so I just want to encourage you to maybe look into the meaning of water a little bit. And kind of see how you can kind of like match how water goes, right? Going with the flow, allowing yourself to give beautiful things and receive beautiful things and surrendering to that and knowing that you're worthy of receiving. And so those are the messages for you, group 1. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if any of that resonated with you. Hello, group 2. You were drawn to the teal feather. And so let's see what angel messages come through. I'm going to pull the angel card first, kind of get the overall energies and guidance, and then we'll pull some tarot. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. See, I've got some new subscribers the last couple weeks. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, angel of health. Some of you are really waiting for the sunshine to come in. I'm really feeling summer vibes. I'm really feeling like some of you are, it's the winter here where I am. And as I am currently filming this video, as I like to call them, at the doldrums of winter, which is kind of the end because it's March right now, but it's still like you would think like, yay, the sun is coming. And it still isn't. It still is like a couple months away from starting to get warm. So I'm just picking up on that energy of like wanting to be in vitamin D, wanting to be like, you know, not only with like maybe eating better foods and stuff like that. I'm just really picking up on like environmentally, like environmental health. So let's just see what other cards come through, because I feel like it's not just a sense of like your diet and exercise. Hold on, I'm going to get the cards that just flew off camera. I'm picking up on a sense that there's like a need for like universal support. Okay. So yeah, okay. So we've got the Queen of Cups. These two cards that are flipped over. We have the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Death card. We have the Six of Swords. We've got the Three of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. You guys are on a mission. You guys are on a mission, but I feel like that sun energy, man, is gonna, yeah, okay. So the undercurrent too is the Two of Pentacles. So you guys are kind of juggling some things. So I feel like for some of you, you guys have also just hit this point too, where you realize that you were not living in the most healthiest of ways. Now, whether that's, but I feel like energetically too. For some reason, for some of you, it's going to be food, diet, things like that, like on the earthly plane. But I feel like a lot of this is also energy related, because even though there's pentacles in your read, there's also a lot of wands, which is energy. And I just keep picking up on a sense of energy because they keep just putting me in front of a sun and how it feels. And that feeling of that like warm sunshine, just like on your back or on your face, and how it feels energetically is where I'm really going with this read. And so it's like the angel of energetic health, I feel like, is what this is talking about. And there's some new ideas and some new ways that you guys are thinking about bringing in. But it also has to do with like your thought patterns. Like, yes, it's things that are in the physical realm, but I feel like it's also thought patterns and things like that. And you guys are going through a little bit of a transformation right now because this death card has come out. So it's not physical death. It's just more of like a rebirth. It's more of like letting go of the things that are not energetically healthy for you and letting those go by the wayside, because you guys have kind of been going through it. I feel like this community card, like, you're not quite celebrating yet, because I feel like it's supposed to be paired with this Six of Wands, which means that I feel like the energy around you with other people has not been beneficial for you. I feel like you need to go to calmer waters, because this is what you're after. And you're not there yet. There's a pause. And you're waiting. And you'll know when it's time, because the wheels are turning in your favor. And all of a sudden, I feel like you're just like the wheels are going to turn. You're going to come out of that pause. And it's going to be like, charge forth with victory. I mean, it just goes dun, dun, boom. And then you guys go. And it's like you charge away from this, what was feeling broken as a community, what was feeling broken energetically, what was feeling broken and not giving you what you needed. And then I feel like this outcome card, it's like, look, it's like the Queen of Cups. Like, she's emotionally fulfilled. She's got her pentacles. She's got her house. She's got everything. Like, her energy's good. She's healthy. She's taking care of herself. She's on her throne. And she has like really mastered getting here. And I feel like after you kind of come out of this pause and you make your journey across those waters, there's going to be a sense of that fulfillment. You're going to start to be able to see this attainment. And it's going to be very victorious. And it comes with a lot of energy. I mean, it's like this unlocks. And there is just this like energy that takes over your soul, and you just like charge forth. And so, because when we're not taking care of ourselves, when we're not energetically healthy, when we're not in the same, we can get really bogged down. And I know that my body will experience physical things if I'm not energetically healthy. And I feel like some of you guys are kind of bogged down in that energy right now. And I feel like that's why I'm being steered away from saying that it's, I mean, yes, your diet and exercise does affect you, but also like emotional health is really like, it's crucial. Okay, so the angel of health. I honor my claim to good health now. So well-being, functionality, inner balance, physical mobility, energetic resilience, vitality, stamina, humor, creativity, the ability to relax and unwind, harmony in relationships, peace of mind, appetite for life, bouncing back from setbacks. Yes, that is what the Six of Swords is. It's like you're bouncing back. Like whatever you're leaving, like typically like this card, when it's paired with others, is like a real big celebration. But I feel like you're moving away from something that was not good for you. And just allow it. Like they're just saying, like, just allow fate to take over and guide you. And allow the angels to guide you too. And so the meaning, we call on the angel of health to keep us strong when faced with challenges that require sustained physical effort, as well as emotional balance and a focused mind. We build healthy habits to keep our bodies functional and energized. The stronger our reserves, the less depletion we experience. Developing healthy practices keeps our immunity high so that we can do what we love for long periods of time. This angel asks us to avoid toxic situations and difficult people who drain our energy, and instead enjoy relaxation and rest and nurture good attitudes that keep us lighthearted and open to change. Health is life. And so, yeah, I'm going to hold this card up one more time and just really allow for that energetic balance to come in. This is really like an energetic thing. Mainly. Doesn't mean that the other areas aren't important and that they don't hold keys, but it's really energetically for you guys, okay? So that's where the little secret is to unlock. So thank you guys so much. That's going to conclude group reading number 2. Thanks so much. Like, share, and subscribe if any of that resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group 3. You were drawn to the light pink feather. And let's pull the angel card first, see what messages come through from the angels, and then we'll get into the tarot. See what loving angel guidance comes your way. Angel of sweet shyness. And let's pull some tarot. So right away, I heard don't cover up your special gifts. So some of you, there's like a part of yourself that you want to share and picking up on energetically, but you're not quite sure how to share that yet. So let's pull a little tarot and see what the messages and current energies are. Messages of love and encouragement for everyone's highest good. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. And thanks to my recent new subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys. Okay. Let me go get the other cards that just flew off camera. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. So when I held up the Two of Cups, I heard celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your abilities. Celebrate the things within you that you are a little bit scared to share. Now, I'm not saying do anything that's like super outside your comfort zone. What I'm saying is little baby steps. Starting just even with self-acceptance, right? Like we have to accept ourselves where we are. And so the Four of Swords talks about some rest and some redirection. And I feel like you guys have been kind of debating about if you want to share something or not. And I think that's why they're saying, like, celebrate yourself, like, share it, celebrate. But when we share parts of ourselves that feel sensitive, and if they're not received well by others, that can make us retreat even more within ourselves, right? So I'm not saying, like, go out there and tell everybody all of these new things. Do that when you're ready, but when you're really ready. Like, anybody that starts putting themselves out there for public view is going to be criticized. So with that being said, this is a message about sharing your gifts, but not too soon and not when you're not ready, because when we get faced with things that when we're not accepted, it can be really hurtful. And we want to make sure that we have a strong foundation to be able to receive all kinds of messages. Now, we don't need to take to heart what the haters are saying, right? But we still see it. It still affects us, right? And so I feel like you've kind of been juggling with the sense of, should I share this? Should I not? Should I share it? Should I not? Only when you're ready. Share it with maybe a couple people. Share it with yourself in a sense of really embracing that and celebrate yourself. With this card, they just keep saying, celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself, celebrate yourself. Because you guys are going to be moving into a place of stability within yourselves. The more that you celebrate and accept yourself, the more that is going to become like a stable place, like a stable foundation for you to stand on. So that when we do come across people that might not resonate with us and they share their opinion, it's not as hurtful, right? And so there's been a sense that you have been and are working on something, and you might need to take a little bit of a pause. And there is a little bit of a pause because not only is there the Three of Wands, but there's the Seven of Pentacles, which means that the ships are coming. Things are coming to you that you are wanting, but you might need to just pause and wait a little bit, and then also really think about what it is you're crafting and how you want to continue to craft that, because there is going to be a decision that comes up that you might need to walk away from a certain thought pattern, a certain person. Like, there's going to be something that's going to be different for each and every person, but there's going to be something that is prevalent in your mind right now that pops out when I say you might need to leave that behind. You're going to know what that one thing is. It's bringing you a little bit of strife and discontent and a little bit of like this kind of energy, because it shows that you are going to be kind of moving to a little bit of a smoother place. Like, we're moving out of a storm, transitioning into calmer waters, so to speak. And with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, I feel like your masculine and feminine energies are going to get balanced out, and they're going to be able to like lead you to this place of like questing and finding like emotional fulfillment. So like getting these two energies, and I feel like it's these two, like there's something with this about like being two parts of yourself that not only are having a little bit of internal conflict that's causing a little bit of this storm, but it's also about stepping out and sharing yourself with the world. And that's just the energy that I'm picking up on. There's something about coming out because the shyness is holding you back a little bit. Now, it's okay to be shy. Okay. Like, I can be totally shy too. Like, I'm out here like putting myself out on YouTube. But if I'm like in a big crowd of people, like 20 plus people, I get really quiet and I just kind of become the wallflower and I just kind of like observe. But in other situations, I can be like really confident and be like the one that's talking all the time and like leading the group. But it just really depends, right? On like how I feel comfortable. And like, that's what I'm just really picking up on, is that there's these like two different sides of you. and then like, because you're kind of juggling, and there's almost a sense that like you're holding yourself back a little bit. And don't hold yourself back too much. When you're ready, step forward, because you guys have gifts that you guys are sharing. And I don't know if this is like writing a book, making a movie, editing films, doing tarot reads, reading oracle cards, energy work. There's something that you guys are scared to really show everybody, because maybe it's been kind of isolating for you in the past. But once those two parts of you can come together, that will create a stronger foundation for you to stand on. Sorry, I want to hold up the cards to show the energy of it. So when these two sides of you come together, then it's like it gives you that foundation, because this is like a foundation card. Like Four of Wands is like building that family, building a home, having stability. And it can be like a rebirth. So the number 4 is either like stability or rebirth. Now, with this one, it feels more of like a stability, but there is that process of kind of like shedding some old skin, shedding some old ways that weren't really serving you emotionally. Because this 8 of Cups talks about maybe needing to leave a thing or two behind in order to kind of like get this balance going, right? To where we're going to get kind of this stability that we're looking for. And so I'm going to read some messages from the Angel of the Sweet Shyness card, just to see what kind of actually, like, their specific messages are. So I protect my inner light by honoring my sweet shyness. I shield my talents and gifts till I am strong enough to share them with the world. Okay. Well, that's kind of what the tarot cards just said, huh? Isn't it amazing how they all can just tie together? This is why I love tarot. It's like literally the magic is just in the cards all the time. So the Angel of Sweet Shyness helps us find safe places where our soul can rest in comfort and our gifts can develop under wise guidance. It leads us to schools, training, and teachers who help hone our skills. It provides us with loving friends who walk with us into the world. This angel's obligation is to protect our pure light and abiding sweetness. It is our timidity that protects our gentle spirit, so full of wonder, eager to love and be loved, and open to divine goodness. It helps maintain our spiritual integrity, knowing our innocence and purity are safe. And so, like I said, just take baby steps, but don't be afraid to share your gifts when you're there, when you're ready, when you're strong, right? And like this says, rest, right? Rest. Sometimes this is also a protection card, something that didn't work out, maybe that thing that you have to walk away from. This is the universe just redirecting you, protecting you from that choice that's not in alignment with your highest good, and is helping to, lead you to that better place, better emotional fulfillment. And then I'm just going to hold up this angel card one more time. And so thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Group 3. If anything in that message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. I am truly grateful for all of you. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.